Let's rev it up! Because I am sure hungry for one. Help! Help!
What's up, guys? It's Dirty from Dirty and the Boys, and today we have
Lucas Johnson.
a very familiar face on the channel.
Yeah,
you got second place last week at the PPG, and today you got what?
I was third after Swiss. I was 6-1, and we did top 8 because someone wanted to play it out. Unfortunately, I beat Ben Garcia actually in the top 8. The goat Garcia. I honestly thought I was gonna lose. He got me game 1. I was pretty scared, and then we came back with some broke ass cards. We got him. And then top 4 split. Okay. The guy that wanted to keep going was he got lost. So
yeah.
So I got $150, and I got a mat that I'm supposed to get like in the mail or something. Anyways, I played Drytron this week, not Altergeist. I'm not the Altergeist guy. That's Doug. He can keep that title.
Yeah, for sure.
I just play whatever I feel like. So we'll go into the profile. So these are all
standard.
These are all fairly standard, I'd say. So we got the 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, no surprise. Just a 2 Delta. The drawing is pretty nice. The 2 Gammas, pretty nice.
It looks nice now that the deck's actually full.
Yeah, now the deck's all foil. It's a really pretty deck. I actually just picked up some shiny cards after the event that you'll get to see at the profile, but I didn't have them before the event, unfortunately. And then for the fairy package, we got the 3 Diviner. We have played the 2 Orange Lights. Got the Altis now. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So we upgraded the deck, and then the 1 Ava.
Yeah.
I think this is the standard package.
They hit this. That's
I think
crazy.
once Ava went to 1, Orange Lights now a 2 of.
Yeah.
I think that's just correct. Everyone's been doing it. I think that makes 100 sense. And then for the ritual monsters, we got the 1 Benton, busted card, 1 Idaten, just free extending. Natasha, this card is like...
You actually play that.
I actually did it. Sometimes it came up, but honestly, this is like, I would say one of the main flex spots in the like the archetype that I could definitely just... I usually sided it out, but... I don't know, it's a nice option to win in time with it and things like that if it ever came up.
Yeah.
So, and it's just another ritual name. The 1 Ultimateness, which surprisingly a lot of my end boards never made it to this card because I always got hand trapped, so I'd always go for alternative boards. Yeah. And then the 1 Draconus. This card's actually insane.
You play a lot of ritual monsters.
I do. I used to play the Megaliths, but I realized that with the Megaliths, I just can't go play going second because they just don't do anything. But they're really cool. And then the 2 Dragoon brick cards. These are really pretty ones too.
I have this one in my binder, but it's chewing the fuck up.
Yeah, these are both lightly played. They're pretty nice, very unnoticeable hits. So that's the monster count, whatever that number was. It's a 40 card deck actually.
I was gonna wait till the end of the video to ask because I didn't want to have to.
It's actually a 40 card deck. Right. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna say a lot of Drytron lists I've been looking at are playing like 43, 44, and I think it's to dig down on like dig these bricks into the deck.
Yeah.
But I felt like when your main starters are these cards and you want to see them, you got to play 40. So we did it, and it still didn't work out because we still just bricked all day.
Perfect.
So we got the 3 Novas and the 3 Emergencies. That's standard.
Those aren't secret.
They aren't. That's crazy. I don't know. The ultra matching is kind of nice though.
Yeah. You have Alti Orange Lights.
I do. I just got those. For these are the power cards. These were the 6 flex spots. So they used to be the Megaliths in preparation to rights. And then I realized like, oh shit, I actually can't play the game going second.
Yeah.
And getting hand trap sucks balls. So this helped with that, and then this helped with that. And honestly, they just put in tons of freaking work. So.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some of the best cards in the game.
Yeah. So actually crazy. And then all 1-ofs. We got the 1 ritual spell. 1 is plenty. I used to be a 2-of kind of guy, and then I realized I didn't actually need 2.
Yeah.
It like never actually gets like crowed, so that's like never an applicable thing. And then the Idaten could just
I'd have crowed the fuck out of that.
1 Fafnir. I just wanted 1 extra name of the Alpha and Zeta.
Yeah.
And that way you don't brick on it as well as least. And like if you add a Nova off this and get drolled, like that's fine because you still pretty much have access to Verde at least. And then it just protects your ritual spell from getting negated, so that's kind of cool. And 1 Foolish, just an extra name of Alpha and Zeta. So we probably played like I don't know, like 10 copies. I don't know. Sounds right. 6, 7, 8 copies
of each. Yeah.
1 Callboy card is insane. I drew it way too much, and the 1 Red Eyes Fusion.
It's 8 copies.
Yeah. I can count. Can't you tell?
Oh no, I had to think about it. I'm like 3, 1,
1. Yeah. 8 copies. Otherwise known as only draw 1 Drytron, never draw any other Drytrons.
Don't need them.
Extra deck was we do 2 Arc Lights. I think the second is always needed. It's really good for the follow-up turn when you if your board gets broken and you don't have a ritual monster in hand, but you always have a diviner usually, so you can just send this, add your another ritual monster, and then turn all your Drytrons back on. So always came up. The 1 N-Test actually puts in pretty work, and it's a fairy, and it's nuts card. Pops, anti-spell order, things like that. Just very applicable. Also baits out negates too. And then the other fusion is obviously El Draguno. This card carried me, I would say. A lot of the games I would get hand trapped or drolled, and it's like, well, guess we'll go with Verde Anaconda. So
Guess we'll go past.
yeah, right. We played 2 of this guy. Definitely needed. A lot of times, like if my first one gets like Bailored or Impermed, I'll make a second one because I really want to keep ritual summoning. And then the second one, just the first one that kind of gets picked, just turns into a Verde Anaconda.
For sure.
We did Juan Beatrice.
So you actually, yeah. Why wouldn't you play this?
Yeah, you gotta play this. This card's insane. Hopefully it doesn't get banned because of this deck, because I like BA too. And then for the Zeus package, which I feel like you have to play the Downerd because like a 4-material Zeus is just. And this is a Starlight
is that
too.
the one I pulled?
It might have been. I have 2. One I got in an auction. One you pulled for me. Yeah, Zeus is just a nuts ass.
Check out
card.
the video by the. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Check it. It's got like 100 views. You gotta watch it. And for links, 1 Link Rebo standard, the 1 Verde because oil, 1 IP, the 1 ZR Unicorn, and then the Appaloosa. So Appaloosa is sometimes I like mid-game card. Sometimes first turn, or I can IP into this card. Or if I like know like okay they haven't hand scraped it yet, and I don't have an orange light for Nib, we're just gonna make Appaloosa and throw them off. Yeah. And it's just a nuts card. And then the 1 X is Cold Tucker. So I mean extra deck was kind of tight. I was playing Phoenix, and I think like Oral Sword Dragon.
What'd you cut for Phoenix? What'd you cut Phoenix for?
Cut Phoenix. I wasn't playing Dragoon originally, but
so you just
need to play this.
Makes sense.
This deck just needs it. Like it needs like that easy go-to play because like IP you can make, but having another monster to actually use it is a hassle. Yeah. Versus just having a win condition at the cost of 3 bricks. Yeah. So 100% worth it. That concludes the extra deck. Side deck. So side deck, we got these cards. Were my usually going in second board breaking cards. Evenly Red Root and Harpy's Duster. So these cards usually always went in. They're nuts. I didn't do Twin Twisters because I wanted a card that like actually just answered a whole board, especially like Tri Brigade. This card like either gonna leave them with like a Revolt or an Appaloosa or like some random trap card. This actually just answers the whole board. Usually they're gonna keep the Revolt or maybe like a Strike or an Order or something. So this like answers all that, and then I just do Drytron stuff, pop the thing with the N-Test, and then just keep going. Red Root obviously, and then just the 1 Duster.
Yeah,
so no twins. I think that was fine. The only time I might have wanted the twins is when I evenly'd a Shadal guy, and then of course he kept the Schism. I couldn't play through Winda, so that's where I needed the droplets, but we didn't see it. And then we played 3 crossouts, known as I play lots of hand traps with this card, but never actually draw this card until the last round of the event. In theory, this card's crazy, especially in mirror matches, but I didn't want to main it because as you see, the main deck's pretty tight with Drytron. And I wanted those flex spots to be talents and droplets, because those cards are just generically better, and they're gonna hit a lot of decks where this is like more match specific. So once I know what I'm playing against and what hand traps I've seen, then I can adjust my main deck for what I'm playing against. So the usual Droll's always gonna probably be going in. I put this in just in case. I don't know if people are gonna be siding this card, but if they do, it's a blowout, and I need to be prepared for that. And a lot of times, a lot of decks play lights, so it still does something. And then 1 Ash, obviously, like so these 4 Nib, we're usually always going in. A lot of people play these hand traps, and then from there I can get a little more match specific. So like Bell's pretty good, Bailey's pretty good, and Imper's pretty good.
You're basically most of your side deck is just dedicated to cross out and cards.
Correct. So I just want to guarantee going first, I don't lose the hand traps. And so like, and if you open like this and talents, like
game's over.
Game's over. It's so unfair.
Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout-outs to Starlight Games.
Nice
super
jersey.
Cool store. Yeah, jersey is still dirty from last week.
Oh yeah.
So that's what happens when you just
from
talk
the
so
celebrating.
much. Yeah, I actually couldn't find it either. It's probably in my dirty clothes pile. Shout-outs to Dirty Yugi and the Boys, the channel. I'm always on this channel because for you guys, gotta keep playing those good decks so I can keep topping.
Where's the Infernoid?
Infernoids are they're in a book somewhere. No, I'm just kidding. They're still in a deck box. I just had to take some staples out. They'll make their comeback next format. Hopefully.
Nah.
But I don't know. Overall, Drytron's pretty cool. I wasn't a fan that's like a 2-card combo deck. Yeah. Because I really prefer 1-card combo decks because it's like you need to see 2 pieces and they have to be the right pieces and they can't get hand trapped, and it's like a lot of times I just found myself going to Verde Anaconda. So if Dragon gets banned, I can see this deck taking a huge plunge. And maybe not being as successful as it is now, but it's still very powerful. And the fact that you can just like off 1 card, like do all your Drytron effects again on a follow-up turn, like so crazy. Yeah. So super fun deck. Hope it doesn't get hit too hard, and I can keep playing a little more. And I just picked up some max rarity cards. I even got the 3rd Ulti Orange Light and the CRs and all that. So we're dedicated.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.